Hello everyone, welcome to I Jump Instead. Welcome to this daily 30-minute rebounder workout where we train our entire bodies in an easy, gentle, safe, low impact way on our rebounders. We have a handlebar here so that we know where we are in space while we jump. It helps us to stretch deeper. It helps us to strengthen deeper. And now we're going to just do a 30-minute easy class that we offer daily so that you never have to jump alone. And this class keeps us in that foundational health that we all have access to with a rebounder in the comfort of our own home. And so I'm thrilled that you're here with me, joining me for this class daily. If this is your first time to this class, we hope to see you daily because 30 minutes is easy breezy. And this class, we go through all of the joints, all of the muscles, and really a lot of the moves work many different muscles, but we do work through the whole body. We're keeping our lymphatic system nice and pumped and healthy and clean. And then of course, we're doing something that's fun. Jumping is fun for everyone, all ages, from kids to elders. And so we're all very lucky to be here jumping instead together. So let's go ahead and get started on this class. I'm on my Cellar Sizer rebounder today. You can find information on this rebounder in the description box. I love this rebounder so much. It's very supportive, very high quality, and just feels really good to jump on. And we also have some other ones that we recommend in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to switch things up today a little bit. I have been feeling stronger in my abs ever since doing our sit-ups in this class, where we sit on our rebounder and we just lean back and up while we hold on to the handlebar, and we just have maximum support just from doing that, just from me stepping all the way back to that foundational, way to introduce my abs to becoming stronger, because I tend to push hard when I want to work my abs, and I know that I'm not doing it right. I know I need to go easier, and this class has forced me to do that. And I'm getting stronger abs because of it. And so what I'm saying in this class is true. If we take a few steps back and we approach fitness with an easy world approach, we really can make progress faster. So I'm excited to get to those abs, to those sit-ups. So we're gonna do that before we do our cardio segment so that we can get these muscles activated, and then we can finish off with the cardio. So let's go ahead and start with humming. We're gonna close our mouths, and we're gonna keep our mouths closed for the entire class. We're just baby bouncing in a very normal, natural standing posture where we don't have to hold on to our handlebars, but we get to have our hands here so that we just stay right in the center of our mats. Let's go ahead and do some humming. We're going to inhale through the nose, and we're going to hum. Inhale through the nose and hum. One more time. I want you to relax your whole body while you stretch in this next 5-minute segment. Stay relaxed, but also stay poised. Keep your mouth closed and just breathe light. Let's go ahead and take one hand off and do some twisting. So make sure that your feet are in a stance, in a position that's far enough so that you feel stable as you twist. And then just stay right in the center of your mat while your spine twists perfectly. Feel your ankles stretching so your heels are loose. As you twist, your back heel can move just a little bit. Your knees are slightly bent. And then pull yourself back with your arm, opening up through your chest. And this time you can even look forward and gaze over your shoulder very gently as you continue to move your arm back, opening through your chest. Let your head lean. Be very gentle. And come back to center. Let's go ahead and hunch forward. Roll those shoulders forward using your handlebar. And then let's roll the shoulders up and down and forward again and up and down. Perfect. This time let's go back and up and forward and down. Back and forward. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put one hand behind our head, push back and feel the stretch in your shoulder. You could even squeeze your bicep here and give your shoulder and your bicep a little squeeze crunch as you lean back, and then open up and give yourself a spinal twist. You don't have to keep squeezing in your shoulder. Just notice that it feels good for you to do that. You can go into your flexibility a little bit deeper, then do that. Now let's come back to center and drop. Switch hands, push into your shoulder. Open up. Your back leg here is loose, and so when you twist, you're focused on your core and your back, getting a nice stretch. You're also stretching through your knee and ankle, both of them, and your shoulder. Come back to center and relax. Let's put our hands into prayer position and point our hands forward. Feel your wrists. Stay in your mind to a joint connection. Pull your prayer towards you. And then forward again. Excellent. And now bring it up and let's open up our hands and do some circles here. Keep your wrists connected. And I also want you to keep yourself, your chest up in good posture. And you can even work with your hands while you give yourself a little cat-cow. There's always opportunity. If you're feeling nice and balanced on your rebounder, you can always move with more spontaneity and flow, and just let your body continue to dive into its flexibility. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take one hand behind us here and then one hand forward and just give ourselves a bear hug here. And we're now going to twist towards the hand that's in front, just to give our back shoulder a little bit more of a stretch, just a 45-degree twist. And get into your hips, into your back, maybe a little glute squeeze here, and then come back to center and switch. Squeeze, push your back arm into your back, and then give yourself a little twist. As you continue to go into this shoulder here. Excellent. And come back to center. Let's do some hip twists. So you can have a couple mid bounces with each hip twist, or you can have one mid bounce. You also can have many mid bounces and then just poke your knee out as often as you desire. Stay relaxed in your breath. We want you to breathe lighter. Even keeping your breath still if you're noticing that your muscles are not demanding oxygen. Stay in that calm space, and as soon as your body needs oxygen, your nose will grab a big gulp of air, and then you'll come back to a more calm breath. Come up onto the balls of your feet with each knee point so you get into your ankle strength and you activate your calf muscles. And you're stretching deeply into your hips. You're even grabbing a little bit of a glute contraction with each standing leg, each straight leg pump. Excellent. Let's go ahead and keep bouncing here. Point the toes out and now give both buns a little squeeze. Stay relaxed in your face muscles. Your teeth are together, but they're not clenched. Lips are together. And then unclench your buns, come back to parallel position. Let's stop bouncing and let's easily just do some side bending here. Come up on your toes with each rainbow and then point through your toe here, getting a nice ankle stretch all the way up through your hips, abs and back, and even your neck can get a little lean. Excellent. Let's come back to center and do some hip thrusts, just easy little low back, forward back, loosening movement here. This feels so good every time. We're also lengthening through the core muscles. Your heels are bobbing. You're staying stable more through the balls of your feet. You've got your handlebar for support. You can absolutely be facing forward here. And then as you're feeling safe, your bum just sticks out and you're giving yourself a little cat-cow, but more so in the lengthening of the core. Excellent. Let's go ahead and stop bouncing and just give ourselves 5 nice calf raises. And feel free to roll up into the balls of your feet underneath your pinky toes and then underneath your big toes. Excellent. One last one. Up we go and bounce. Perfect. Let's do some knee strengthening. So we're going to push into our rebounders and we're going to feel our knees. Pay all your attention to your knees right now. And just go easy and gentle. Let's point the toes out. Come back to parallel, point the toes in. And come back to parallel and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bounce with me. Let's just do some easy aerobics here and get our bodies warmed up, and then we can get down to some abs, and then we'll come up and do some cardio. So for now, I want you to either do side steps or jumping jacks. And then it is up to you if you want to incorporate your arms. And so if you do, I want you to do little lifts here. And if you really have good posture in your spine and your chest and your back, and you can keep your arms very balanced, work on your symmetry. Work on pulling your elbows down and feeling that pull as you land down into your rebounder. And then you feel the push up as you land into the outer bounce of your rebounder. And you can be doing this while you're doing side steps as well, and you can be doing one hand at a time. Ever so often, just switch arms and just keep going back and forth and work at your intensity. If you calm your breath even more, even bring it to a still, then you'll notice that you'll work a little bit harder, which is always good to do before we have to increase our speed. We can just calm our breath a little more, and then we can work with our breath as we increase our speed over time. Let's go ahead and take our arm movements now out to the side. Keeping it easy. Working on that shoulder strength by holding the arm in the air. Working on mobility and continuing to keep our breath nice and calm. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch now to a down tricep extension. Each time you land, you get an opportunity to lengthen and contract. We're not working too much on contractions. We're just more so working in an easy aerobic movement, but you do get to reach with each reach and get a lengthened contraction. Excellent. Let's go into a gentle twist now. where we're just going to jump right in the middle of our mat and twist. So you're welcome to keep your feet mostly connected to your mat. Just let your heels slide and do one arm swings at a time, or you can be in a full jump and try to move and control your movements through your abs and your obliques. I want you to feel how you're landing and how that your abs are contracting. And go ahead and switch arms if you're doing one arm at a time. Perfect. Let's go ahead now and just do some easy ski jumps. These are really good for the knees. And so if you're feeling safer to connect to the mat, I just want you to rock, keeping your feet connected to the mat. I want you to rock here. If you're feeling like you could get some ski bounces in with me, you can keep your hops short, or you can start to work towards the outside of your mat. It doesn't make you better or stronger if you're hitting the very outer part of your mat. What you want to do is notice that your knees feel really strong in your movements, because each time you land, your knees are at that angle and you're putting resistance against your knees. And so you want to work with, ease and strength. So it's not about going the farthest. Just notice that you're moving faster over time and your knees feel easy, breezy, and strong. And then we can also twist, keeping our upper body forward. We don't have to, we can also let go. But if we do, then we can work into a little bit of a side core activation. And then we can come back to center and just keep it easy. If you're rocking, you're twisting just like this and continuing to rock. And now let's go the other way. Keep rocking or ski jumping with me. Working up the heart rate. This is cardio for sure, and we're gonna do more of it. So we're gonna do more bodybuilding moves when we get done with our abs. All right, let's go ahead and take a break here and take a seat on our rebounders and do our fun sit-ups. We've got 4 minutes, and so let's take a seat and get started. And so what we like to do is start with just first easy side leans, because this is a good way to just loosen up the back and practice our dips. I like to open up my hand and gaze over my hand as my neck stays aligned with my spine. And practice for that dip. Beautiful. And feel this deep stretch through the hips as well. And then we're gonna come back, and you can throw in some bounces here and there if you want, just to give yourself a little loosening. And then we're gonna do our sit-ups. So what we do is we lean back and we find ourselves in the position where we can lean back and potentially go as far as we can that's comfortable, and use our handlebar as much as we need, but also notice that we're trying to use our abs as well, but we're keeping it easy. We're keeping it at 50% intensity. And what we want to do is notice that because we have it so easy here, we can really go in and have a mind to muscle connection very, very easily and sustainably. That's what we want to do, is build more connectors to our abs in a very calm state. Keep your teeth together. And just go as easy as you can. If you're wanting a little bit more challenge, lift your feet up with each lean back. And if you want even more challenge, you can point your legs and flex your leg muscles. And just have your hands on your handlebar wherever you need them. You may even be not using your handlebar if you can do the full sit-up. And we're just gonna work just like this at a very easy pace for another minute 40. Beautiful. You're also welcome to switch with me to a little bit more oblique movement. So what we do is we just rock side to side and we lift our knee up with a little side crunch. And we're welcome to lift the feet in the center of the lean. So we lift both feet, we drop one foot and lift. And if you want to stay with your feet lifted, that's fun too. And you're also welcome to lift your feet higher. I want the intensity to stay under 70% so that you can go for 45 more seconds easily. And you might get a little sore, which I want you to get a little bit sore, but I also want you to come back tomorrow and the next day and the next day and 6 days a week if you can, so that you're in the habit of just giving yourself 30 minutes to strengthen your body in a very easy, sustainable way. We've got 20 more seconds. If you want to hold with me, this could be fun. Let's just hold here. And you're welcome to put your hands on the mat next to you. Just breathe and relax. And you can have your legs up if you need more challenge. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's go ahead and just bounce gently, and let's use our arms to bounce a little bit. If you're new to sit bouncing, just be very mindful of how you're feeling in your back, because we are bringing the center of gravity right down, we're bringing our resistance right down above our back. And so we want to just be extra safe and make sure that we don't overdo it. But if you're feeling good and strong, then go ahead and bounce away, use your arms. And if you want to work a little bit harder, you can always practice leaning back and lifting your feet up, whether you lift one foot at a time or both. And with the arms, it feels really good to just get them in motion so that we can start to use our arm muscles while we're sit bouncing. And you can even do a jog motion. So you can always position yourself on your rebounder however you need to so that you're most comfortable. You know, if you need to scoosh your bum back, you need to scoosh it forward, then do that. And then you can find ways to get your arms going. So we were just lifting with our arms before, then doing jogging. We can also pump. So we can pump by punching forward with every down bounce and pulling back with every up bounce. And we just can go easy world here. And then I like to even grab, sometimes with moves, I like to grab a face flex where I give myself a little bit of a contraction through my jaw. So we're already mouth closed, teeth closed. So then I just give myself a little tightness here. And then as we're going, whether we're sitting or standing, sometimes your jaw will just hold firm, almost like you're holding your core firm, you know, or your glutes firm. And then that will help to sculpt the face. Let's hold for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's go ahead and pop back up, and let's do some strengthening moves where we're gonna work into more of our muscles. In a hold positions, I want us to start with the waist hold. And so immediately when we hold the waist, I want you to squeeze through your biceps, triceps, deltoids, lats, and chest muscles. So even if you need to stop bouncing to grab those contractions, I want you to do that. And then I want you to add the up and down bounce. So that's where the magic happens. Whatever you can connect to, if it feels good, then even if you're holding light in your waist, because I'm not trying to grab my waist too tight and that would be strenuous on my wrists, just positioning my hands here so that I can hold a flex. And then I'm going to breathe calmly and let myself accumulate over 100 reps a minute of resistance training and calm breathing. My muscles are in charge of how much oxygen they need. I don't have to force breathe. I'm keeping my mouth in good posture. We're going to hold for 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. If you need a break, you can always just release your squeeze and pick it back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and shake it out. Pump out all that lactic acid, the recovery here that we get with our all-in-one home gym. Let's go ahead and put our hands on our shoulders here. Lift up through the elbows, and I want you to squeeze through the shoulders. So again, if you need to stop bouncing and feel your shoulders squeeze, I do want you to keep your neck loose. So it's easy to grab your neck muscles in this move, and so you need to keep moving. Even if you need to give yourself a deep stretch by looking up and shrugging and looking down, then do it. Get all that tension out of your neck, and then grab your shoulder squeeze. And then it's sometimes you'll find that you need to find that symmetry in your shoulders too, because one shoulder will flex and the other one will feel a little bit off. And what we want to do is do our best, lift up through the elbows, and then bounce. Let's hold this for 1 minute. And if you need breaks, just drop and then pick back up again. And see if you can just isolate through the shoulders. And just lay your fingers on top of your shoulders and keep your head loose. And drop. I'm going to take breaks with you because it also tightens up my neck, but we want to strengthen, so we're going to hold here. And you're welcome to also tighten up around your jaw and your lower teeth. Take breaks. Strengthen. Lift up through your chest and your back. 20 more seconds. Going easy here. Lots of breaks. Isolate. 13 seconds. Perfect. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop and relax. That was a good one, a good strengthener. Let's do a yoga pose now, or a dive pose, a swimming pose. So we're going to put our hands above our heads in a dive. One hand on top of the other. My right hand, my dominant hand, goes on top. And then my thumb wraps around my hand, so that when I'm in dive position, I can stand tall and proud and have my ears between my arms, and then I can pull up because I have the support of my thumb around my hand. Lean my head back just enough so that I'm not tilting my head down, and then I find myself in perfect posture here, and we're just going to hold for 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Excellent. We're now going to do a tricep reach where we're going to squeeze and reach behind us. So I want you to connect with the strength in your arms. Okay, even if it's just 20% strength, 30% strength, squeeze back just like this. Palms are facing together, and you're just going to squeeze and see if you can get activation through your triceps, and then add the bounce to it so that you're getting your 100 reps, over 100 reps a minute of resistance training against your tricep muscles. And if you have any trouble, just position yourself differently, whether you lift higher or you squeeze your hands together more. If it helps you to put your hands in fists, that's fine. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're burning in the shoulders, aren't we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's point the feet out and give ourselves a glute squeeze. Squeeze the buns, squeeze them up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Perfect. 5, 4, give me all you got. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, good, and relax. And now for the last minute and a half, I want us to push into our rebounders and give ourselves the leg strength that we need for the day. So we're just gonna walk in place and push. And then we're gonna quickly lay down and just end with an inversion. So make sure that you have your pillow here. I want you to walk into your rebounder mat. Position your upper body so you're most comfortable. If you need to lean forward, if you need to put your hands on your handlebar, do it. I want your core strong, but I also want you comfortable and getting your reps in. If you got it in you, you can always lean lower, lower your ceiling and move faster. Let's go ahead and point our toes out just enough to activate new muscles. Make sure you're working through your whole foot. You're working from the ball of your foot down to your heel. Now let's come back to parallel and just bring our feet in just a hair, pigeon toe. Use your core muscles. Push all the way through your heels. Come back to center and hold here for 22 more seconds. Let your body breathe like an accordion. Calmly and relaxed and controlled. 10 more seconds. Use your upper body too. You've got your handlebar here. You can always activate upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Grab your pillows. We're going to invert for the last 1 to 2 minutes of class. You're also welcome to stay inverted after class, as you know. So if you don't have a pillow, you are welcome to put your hands behind your head. And so all I want you to do is get comfortable here. And if your hands are behind your head, we're gonna have our legs up. You're welcome to lean them against your handlebar. You're also welcome to just hold them in the air. What we're gonna do is one leg at a time. So now we're gonna let go of our head, or we're gonna lift our head up off of our pillow, and we're going to hold our head up as long as it's comfortable. And then we're gonna take breaks. So you could put your hand behind your head to take a break, and you're gonna use your neck muscles and your face muscles to hold your head up. And now let's go ahead and give our leg a little squeeze while we stretch our ankle. So I want you to stretch your ankle around. Might be multitasking to rub and stretch at the same time, so feel free to start with the ankle rolls. And then I also want you to stretch in a pointed toe, and then pull your foot back, stretching through the calf, point and stretch, and rotate as your foot is flexed, pulled back, and really just point through the bottom of your foot, inverting or having a pronation and supinate position, and then just relax. Squeeze. I want you to reach up and squeeze all the way through your foot, and then squeeze your toes. And if you're still holding your head up, good job. My head sort of fell back down, but I do want us to strengthen our head. But at any point, you can just relax your head. All right, we've got our squeezing. Give yourself a little more squeezing behind your knee. And then I want you to switch legs. You're always welcome to just keep both feet up, but I'm gonna put my foot against my handlebar. Now I'm gonna do this ankle really quick, and I'm gonna be patient and take my time. I'm not in a hurry. And then I'm going to point my toe up, squeeze my toes, open up, open the toes, and then in this position where we've got our feet, toes pulled back, I'm gonna rotate my ankle into a pronated position and then a supinate position, really stretching through. Maybe one last point, and then I'm going to squeeze. Squeeze and drop my head because my neck is tired. Squeeze through the calf, through the ankle, and up to my toes. My teeth are still together, and I'm still relaxed. If I didn't get any toe spreading on this side, just grab a couple toe spreads and crunches open, close, and then bend your knees, and class is complete. If you want to stay in inversion, you're welcome to, and stay nice and relaxed. I like to just end in the standing position every time. Class went over a few extra minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And now I hope that you carry your calm nose breathing state of body into the rest of your day, feeling strong and ready to take on the day. I love to build the energy in our body so that we can now have energy for our day, whether that be to do some more intense training on our rebounders or off the rebounders, or to just have all the mental strength and clarity that we need and energy that we need to work or to get things done that we need to do in our day, even if that's just, house things or whatnot, or we're giving service. However, we are acting in our day and exerting energy in our day. I love to bring the energy out of our bodies in these classes so that we can do that. If you are looking for more intensity on in rebounder classes, we do offer daily classes that follow this class, and they are in our trophy membership here on this YouTube channel for only $24.99 per month, because we want everyone in those classes. We want everyone to have an opportunity to work out with a live instructor daily at a very easy aerobic pace. I mean, we do pick it up in those classes, but you're always welcome to go at your own pace because you're in the comfort of your own home with all the privacy you need. We want you to be safe. We want you to have the opportunity to have those intense classes where you can be with someone every day. Brand new class. You never have to repeat the dialogue. You get to hear what the current talk is for the day, and it's only $1 class. And so you have access to building your trophy body to its greatest potential without $200 per month gym memberships. So those classes are available to you, but we also give you free classes in our playlist section. If you want more intense classes, you can explore our playlist section. Make sure that you keep your mouth closed in those classes, because we were mouth breathing in a lot of those classes, and now we've switched to nose breathing. So even though we may instruct you to open your mouth, keep your mouth closed, nose breathe, and stay relaxed, because now you are in on the greatest and best way to breathe while training, and also while living your daily life and while sleeping. Nose breathing is the way to go. If you want more information about nose breathing, you're welcome to check out Patrick McKeown. He has a YouTube channel called Oxygen Advantage. He also has an Instagram and a book. And so that's where we learned about nose breathing, and we also learned it from James Nestor and his book Breath. And so you can check out that as well online. All right, trophies, have a great day. Thank you so much for giving the video a like. If you're committed to these classes daily, we want to see you again tomorrow. Thank you for your comments, that you're always commenting and you're leaving a little accountability comment below with your name. And you're also welcome to put an emoji of choice down in the comments section, just as a little check-in and a little hello to me. Maybe you want to throw, I'm not even going to give you ideas, I was going to say a leaf, just because I saw lots of leaves blowing out there in the wind this morning. Even my screen door on my front door closed because we had it propped open and the wind picked it up and shut it. So it's windy, leaves are blowing, and the weather is beautiful, and I hope the weather is beautiful in your area as well. I'll see you tomorrow, trophies. Thanks for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.